Greetings, hello out there in internet land. John Banks Jr. coming at you with a short, brief, possibly brief video email or just a plain video, depending upon where you will be watching this. I just wanted to share with you something that happened to me this past weekend on Friday and Saturday. I have been going out and we got this awesome DVD that was shared with us, well, actually presented to us at the my Video Talk University here in Baltimore, Maryland, at the Hyatt Regency. And I had already ordered 25 of the DVDs with the assumption that I would be able to make use of them. But then when I was at the university and they showed us a brief portion of the DVD, I immediately went out and bought 100 more, only because I could see the potential. And I had some teammates that were not there that I wanted to grace with some of them so that they hopefully would see the potential and put them to use. So now I've been instructed, and I'm trying my best to follow the instructions, because one thing that I have found about network marketing is you must remain flexible. If you're not flexible, well, I guess that's just about anything in life. We have got to be kind of flexible in some things. And the thing about when you're following good leaders and great leadership, when they say to turn left, you want to be able to say, okay, I'm turning left. You don't want to be thinking, okay, well, wait a minute, hold it. Didn't you just say turn right a couple of days ago? And now you're saying turn left. Well, what's up with that? No, you just want to say, you just want to do the instruction because they may have seen something that's really working better than that right turn. And you might not see it, but you can rest assured they're only trying to help you. So if you have that confidence, like I do in my leadership within my video talk within MVT, you just feel happy to just do as you're instructed to do from your upline and from others that are out there doing what you want to do or getting what you want to get, giving you the blueprint to follow. So anyway, we were instructed, or I was instructed to go out and give out my DVDs. And so I'm going to new places, new small businesses, and I had decided, okay, I was also going to mail some DVDs to individuals that had sent me Christmas cards. Some people still send Christmas cards, and that's okay. So I had put the DVD in the envelope along with a Christmas card and decided I was going to have to go to the post office to find out exactly what it would cost to mail this particular postcard with the DVD included. And I knew that there was a post office on a bus route because I take the bus, public transportation. I knew that there was a post office at least 20 something years ago. There had been a post office on this particular street that a bus ran. So I checked on the schedule on the internet. I saw that I could catch this bus at a certain time. And from experience, I was out there before the bus was to be there because I had gone out there when the bus was to be showing up, giving me a couple of minutes before the bus would get there and just in time to see the bus going on down the road. But I got out there. The bus didn't come. As a matter of fact, it took a while before the bus came. Now, so I'm thinking to myself, I don't know exactly where this post office is or if the post office is still there. And I'm going to get on this bus and just take a guess and just be looking out the window to see if I see this post office so I can get this DVD mailed off and these envelopes. So I'm on the bus. I finally get on the bus, and I'm looking out the window, and the bus is getting kind of crowded because kids are getting out of school, and they got to get on the bus too. And eventually, we get to this point. I'm looking out the window, and I'm hoping to see like a flagpole or something that'll give me an indication that this is where the post office is. And I'm looking, and I don't see any flagpoles. And we come to this stop, and there's a whole lot of people getting on the bus, and I got a seat. And the thought comes across my mind: get off here and let somebody else get the seat. And I ain't have no better sense than just say, okay, get up and get off the bus and let someone else. And I'm looking around, I'm looking on my droid, trying to see if I can locate the address of the post office. And I decided to just go into a store and ask. And I'm told that it's right up the street in the next block. I walk up there, and wouldn't you know it, They closed. They closed at 4 o'clock, and it was a little after 4. There was someone standing by the door, and they weren't letting anybody in. So I started thinking, wow, this must really messed me up by bringing me up here late. But I have learned to always look for a bright side in things. Anytime there's an obstacle, you have got to, at least I have found that I have got to make sure that I am willing to pay the price to get through that obstacle or around that obstacle because there's something on that other side. There's something there. So instead of me thinking, okay, oh, this is terrible, I'm come all the way up here on this bus and the post office is closed, crazy bus drivers. I started saying, okay, well, let me just go around here and knock on some doors and hand out some DVDs. And there just happened to be a church um, a couple of 100 yards maybe up from the post office, the next building, I believe it was. And I went there and I rang the doorbell and no one answered. So I looked around, I saw that there was a mailbox there and I took out a DVD and dropped it in the mailbox. And as I walked away, I turned around, I looked at the sign, and I wrote down the pertinent information from off the sign, the name of the church, the name of the pastor, and the phone number, feeling that I would just give a call later. And as I turn around, there's a gentleman coming from across the street with a telephone in his hands, and he's asking me, "Can I help you?" And I just looked at him and said, "I don't know. Do you work here? Do you have something to do with the church?" And he said, "Yes." And I said, "Oh, okay. Well, my name's John Banks Jr. And I dropped the DVD off in the mailbox because I'm just going around and introducing myself to different people in the area and different businesses and letting them know what I do and perhaps it's something that I can help them with what I do. And the DVD will explain it all. It'll take care of the business. And I'd like to come back perhaps sometime. I was planning on calling and to speak with the pastor to find out if there's something that I can do or someone I can speak to and say, hey, did you look at the DVD? What did you like about it? And this gentleman says, hold on a second. And he turns his back to me and he's talking on the phone again. And I'm just standing there wondering, okay, well, what's going on? Then he turns back around and he says, here, talk to the pastor. What? And I'm talking to the pastor, and the pastor is explaining to me that I had just missed them because I got there late. I had just missed them because they had just had a meeting in the church and they were trying to determine what they were going to do to get on the internet. And here I show up. I said, well, God is good. Now, I'm just saying that because it's just so important for you to pay attention and do what you need to do. And as I've shared with other people on Facebook, look for the silver lining in every cloud because there's probably going to be one in there if you're willing to take the opportunity and look. Till the next time, God bless, peace.